All right, we'll go ahead and start the Ford County Commission meeting. This is, let's see, December 19th, 2022. This will be meeting 2022-43. And all three commissioners are here. We'll go ahead and start with a prayer from Pastor Juan Espinoza, First United Methodist Church, followed by a pledge of allegiance.
Let us pray. O loving God, by whom all things are created, bless all who work for you by serving others. Almighty Father, you anointed leaders and called them prophets, kings, and priests to be your servants and to serve your people. Lead us to recognize our true representatives and authentic leaders, men and women who love your people and with a willing heart serve them by walking with them, filling their needs, pain, and joys. We seek your guidance and your direction on the tasks we have before us today. As a Ford County Commission, give us wisdom and clarity to guide our efforts to do our work the best we can. And this year, as this year is about to conclude, and a new one is about to come, help us to make the best decisions for our county. Grant us the right skills of discernment and judgment to assume our responsibilities faithfully and to face the challenges with courage and with integrity in order to govern our community of Ford County, Kansas. Lord, please lead us, guide us, and bless the work of our hands as we serve the community of Ford County, Kansas. We ask it in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you.
Thank you. Prayer.
That was good. Okay. So in the work session, we had discussed amending the agenda. I believe there's two things we want to amend the agenda for, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
So I'd make a motion to amend the agenda to have a discussion about the Ford County Historical Society and our building on Gunsmoke, and also a executive session. So I'd make a motion to amend the agenda to add both.
I would second the motion to amend.
All right, since there's a motion second, I'll go ahead and call a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay. So now if those two are on the item, is it okay to go ahead and put the executive session at the very end and then
You can put both at the very end.
both at the end? Okay, that's fine. So it'd be what? After the resolution?
Yep.
Okay.
You can just make it easy and make them items 11 and 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so first up is a consent agenda, and this is for approval of meeting minutes 2022-41, a credit card statement, approval of additions and abatements, and a cereal malt beverage license for Andrew De La Torre, which is doing business as Rancho Santa Fe LLC.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
I second it.
All right, with a motion second, any further information needed or good? Hearing none, I'll call a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right. Next up is approval for claims for payment. This is the amount of $394,934.07. I make a motion to pay the claims as presented.
I second it.
The motion second. Any further discussion on it? All right, I'll call a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
All right. So we're at part of the meeting where it's open public comment. Please limit to 15, or 5 minutes per individual, 15 minutes per topic. Final action may be deferred until the next commission meeting unless an emergency situation does exist. So if anybody wants to discuss anything with the with the commission, I'm looking around the room thinking, who's behind the pillar here? Yeah.
I don't wanna go up there, but I just.
Can you
wanted
state your
to-
name and where you're from?
Let's make it a little bit longer, more nervous.
I just wanted to thank you guys for the bonus this year. It was greatly appreciated, and I know that I speak for a lot of the, if not all, of the Ford County employees, so thank you.
Yeah. They could all talk, I mean, we got 15 minutes, you guys wanna talk about that, you can. All right, moving on, we have no unfinished business, so we'll go straight to legal counsel.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, go ahead.
We have a resolution 2022-41 before you this afternoon. This is a resolution that you've adopted in prior years. KSA 751120A requires certain accounting standards for counties or for all municipalities. And our auditors have determined that some of the financing statements that are required by that statute really aren't of any benefit to us because we're a cash basis operation. And so this statute requests that the Director of Accounts and Reports waive that requirement for 2022. And as I said, we've done this in the past. So if you have any questions, I'd be happy to try to answer them. If not, I would ask that you approve Resolution 2022-41.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion that we adopt resolution 2022-41, requesting the Director of Accounts and Reports waive the requirements of KSA 75-1120A.
I second it.
All right, with the motion second, any discussion on the topic? Hearing none, I'll call a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Very good, thank you.
Okay, so moving that forward, that would take us to the county administrator's report.
First item on the admin report is for Joanne Knight. We have the resolution for the Rural Opportunity Zone Program.
Thank you, Commissioners. The Rural Opportunity Zone Program is a program that Ford County became eligible for last year. And so you guys presented a resolution to help us get that program established. It is a program that helps to reimburse for college tuition on individuals coming in from out of state, or if they were out of state, went away and assumed residency in another state and then are coming back, they would also qualify. The legislature, last year was the end year, they renewed it again until 2026. And so it's gonna require us to do an annual resolution to stay in the program. Now that it has some stability, I think we can do a better job of pushing and getting people qualified to participate in it. But there is no match required by the county. Basically, it's a 50% local and a 50% state, and that local match would come from the employer. And the applicants that utilize that program can get up to $3,000 a year for 5 years, so up to $15,000 in reimbursements for their higher education expenses. So at this point, we're just asking you to write the resolution, sign it, so that we can continue to be involved in the program and promote it.
Okay. It's a fun one. I make a motion to approve resolution 2022-42 for the Rural Opportunity Zone Program.
I would second. Jan, did we have any participants in this?
We don't,
Last
we
year.
have a couple of companies that are looking at it, but some of this takes a little bit of time because you have to identify someone that's out of state that you would want to hire and retain to do their reimbursement. And so we'll be able to push it a lot harder, because last year was kind of up in the air if the state was even gonna reinstate it. And so we don't yet, but we would like to get some.
Okay.
All right, with the motion second, I'll go ahead and call a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, motion passes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Joanne.
The next items, 2 and 3 are for Road and Bridge Director, Superintendent Chris O'Neill.
Welcome, Chris.
Good afternoon, Commissioner. We went out for bid, sealed bids on culverts for the 123 road culvert replacement project. We asked for 3 60-inch diameter, 40-foot long, 3-inch by 1-inch corrugation, 12-gauge steel galvanized culverts. We received 2 bids on those. J&J Drainage come in at a total price of those culverts at $15,600. And then we also asked for 6 60 diameter galvanized flared end sections. Their total price of that was $13,800 for a total delivered price of $29,400 with an estimated delivery time of 2 to 4 weeks. We also received a bid from Hauling and Hauling. Their price for the culverts was $19,200. Their price for the end sections was $19,200. And then another $440 freight for a total of $38,840. So my recommendation is to approve the bid from J&J Drainage.
Chris, is this someone you've done business with in the past?
Yes.
Okay. All right, I'd make a motion to approve J&J Drainage as recommended by Road and Bridge Director.
I second it.
All right, any further discussion?
Oh, I'm just saying, I wish we'd have been able to be a little more competitive from our other guy. He was a local vendor, so.
And that was quite a big difference.
Yeah, it's fair amount, so.
$9,000 difference, yeah.
Yeah.
I think the problem, J&J makes the culverts themselves,
Mm.
and I think Hauling, he had to go through Siemens,
Sure.
so he just, middleman kind of.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense. All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chris.
My next item is for the key cabinets. Last meeting, Sheriff Carr purchased key cabinets and discussed the whole system. With our budget situation for this year, I decided to go out and get quotes for our own key cabinets. What I would like to get are 3 of the S-Touch cabinets, which are the 60 key cabinets, and 1 of the L-Touch cabinets, which is the 120 key cabinet. And the proposed total for those would be $127,000.
3 of the S?
Yep, 3 of the S and 1 of the L.
Okay. You added up how many keys you got out that place?
So the plan would be, we're gonna put 2 of the S's, which are the 60 key cabinets, in our classroom or locker room where the guys pick up their keys every day. There's about 80 keys right there.
Wow.
And there's about 160 more that we keep back in the shop office. And those aren't just road and bridge keys, those are keys, spare keys for the entire, those are not just road and bridge keys.
Security.
Yeah, gotcha.
Go ahead, Chris, you wanna go?
No.
It's always fun parts of the meeting. We're on camera, guys. All right, I'd make a motion to approve the quote. This is from Decker Electric for the amount of $127,000.
I'd second.
With a motion second, any further discussion?
That's a lot of keys.
A lot of keys. Easy to lose. All right, I'll call a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chris.
Next 2 items are for Communications Director Elliot Link.
Good afternoon. The first item is an amendment to the contract that you guys signed last meeting. Actually reduces the overall cost by of the payments made by around $5,000. That's the only change, but they wanted an amendment on that.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion to approve amendment number 1 to the Ford County, Kansas agreement between Ford County, Kansas and the Motorola Solutions, Inc.
I second
Okay, with the motion second, any further discussion on it? I'll call a vote, all those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
The second item is for our managed service for our computer-aided dispatch system. Provides an expert to manage the database and things like that. This one I was hoping to have to you guys in July. I've got it to you now because there was some haggling. That's a service that we have had in place for over 2 years now, and they wanted to charge us project management fees to essentially hand the piece of paper over to the next guy. Disagreed with that. I'm not gonna pay extra money just for the pleasure of doing paperwork. So we successfully got that knocked down. They wanted around $1,000, varied depending on the quote, $1,000 to $1,500 just to hand the piece of paper across. So that's what you see zeroed out there on the Flex Records delivery service. But otherwise, it's the same price that we've been paying for that expertise, and it's been well worth everything we spent on it.
Good.
I make a motion that we approve the annual SAA service contract with Motorola.
it. I second it.
There we go. I'll call a vote, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Elliot.
Next item is for landfill director, Rigo Valverde.
Number 6.
Oh, did we skip?
Yeah.
Okay.
We didn't.
I skip?
No, there was no.
I get ahead of myself sometimes.
Somebody's thinking about cheeseburgers.
Let's get that one.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
IT Director Rico will.
IT Director Rigo Valverde. IT Director Matthew Brackett.
I was like, you wanna tell,
Yeah.
you wanna tell Matthew something
Matt, you
here
come
before
back,
this happens?
come back later.
When did I get a name change, guys?
Matthew Valverde.
Gentlemen, thank you for having me up here. I'm up here to ask for the continuation of our payments for our disaster recovery hardware system. We found that the initial vote for it was to not exceed $400,000, and with the interest rate built into the Dell Financial Services record, it's pushing that over $404,791.40. I'm just asking for a continuation, and we've already made 2 payments of $80,958.28, and just a continuation to finalize the next 3 payments through the next 3 years.
Okay.
These systems are in place, they are functional, they are key to making sure that nothing goes down if we have if this building is wiped off the face of the earth, so. And they are located in.
They're in a key cabinet out in the original. You gotta stop talking about.
L cabinet. They're called disaster recovery for a reason.
I don't feel so bad.
Wait until Rigo gets up here.
Do not tell them where the landfill is.
$404,791.40. So it's a discrepancy of $4,791.40 over the initial amount that we approved.
Okay.
All right, I'd make a motion to approve the additional funding on the project. I guess that's the amount of $4,791.40.
I would second.
And with the motion second, any further discussion on it? Hearing none, I'll call a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Now, Regal Valverde is here to speak to us about the Santa Fe Trail Solid Waste Authority 2022 annual update.
Yes. That update just includes emergency contacts, landfill closing costs, and cell life expectancy. So that's all that was really updated. It's a 5-year plan, and that should keep us updated till 2027.
Yep, this is
Correct.
resolution.
43, is that right?
40, yes, 43.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion that we adopt resolution number 2022-43 as presented.
I'll second that. And with the motion second, any further discussion? All right, hearing none, I'll call a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thanks, Regal.
Gentlemen, I'm asking that you to approve the 2023 annual membership dues for the League of Kansas Municipalities. The Kansas Association of Counties works in conjunction a lot with the league, so we pay annual membership dues to them. We do see benefit from the league as well. We have a lot of conferences that are running at the same time. Sometimes the league is on top of something that might affect the cities that will eventually affect us, or vice versa, so this does pay a benefit to us.
Okay. Make a motion to approve the 2023 annual membership due for the League of Kansas Municipalities.
I second
And with the motion second, any further discussion?
JD, this is one that we have declined to pay in the past, isn't it? But you are currently serving on
For the Kansas Association of City and County Management, however, the administration of that board is through the league.
okay.
I think we were, basically, without getting into too much detail, the KAC has gone through a lot of turnover. So we've seen more benefit from the league the last year or so, as opposed to what it was before. I think they're both working together better now than they were previously.
Okay.
All right, I'll call the vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
it. Aye.
Debbie, is item number 9 for you?
I can take it.
Go ahead.
I am presenting the resolution that we are required to do every year for the compensation of elected officials and department heads and county employees. It would be resolution 2022-44.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion to adopt resolution number 2022-44.
I will second that. And with the motion second, any further discussion on the topic? All right, hearing none, I'll call a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Motion passes. Moving
Upcoming meetings?
to, yep,
Gentlemen, the CFAB meeting, the next one will be Tuesday, December 20th at 8 a.m. That's in the City Commission chambers. That's tomorrow. We have the special end of the year commission meeting, that's December 29th. That'll be at 3:30 PM here in the commission chambers. We have the first regular board meeting of 2023, that's January 23rd.
January 3rd.
January 3rd, yeah, 2023. And we have the second regular board meeting the 17th. And the swearing-in ceremony is January 9th. That'll be at 9 AM in the lobby. And then item number 11 is for the amended item for. Hmm?
10's the upcoming meeting, so it'd be 11.
Yeah.
No, okay.
The amended item number 11 is for, is the amended item for Dana Williamson Architect to allow administration to work with the Legacy Center to enter into an agreement to develop a scope and then present back to the commission.
Okay.
Using community projects funds. I think that's 607 in that fund, 607. Anyway, community projects funds.
Okay. I make a motion to approve administration to work with Dana Williamson on behalf of Ford County Legacy Center on looking at the changes. It's easy.
I would second.
All right, with a motion second, any further discussion on it? Do you need more clarification on that? I think it's pretty simple. Okay. All right. I'll call a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
And the last amended item is number 12, that's for an executive session. Mr. Chairman, I'll turn it back over to you.
Chris, what are we thinking?
Shouldn't take,
20?
nah, I shouldn't take that long.
15?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'd recommend the board recess into an executive session to discuss the acquisition of real property pursuant to the preliminary discussion of the acquisition of real property exceptions to Kansas Open Meeting Act. KSA 754319B6, the open meeting to resume at this location. Let's just go for 4:20. In addition to the commissioners, the county administrator, the assistant county administrator, the county counselor, Road and Bridge Superintendent Chris O'Neill, John Hobbywalks, who isn't here, Ben Burton, should also included in the executive session.
I would second.
All right, with a motion second, I'll call a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we're back out of executive session and have no action, so I make a motion to adjourn.
I second it.
All right, with a motion second, any further discussion on anything? Hearing none, I'll call a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.